Did you know that 85% of people worldwide feel stuck in their lives? A startling statistic, isn't it? But it's the harsh reality. So many of us are stuck in a rut, feeling unfulfilled and stagnant. We wake up to the same old routine, day in, day out, and it feels like we're just going through the motions. There's no spark, no excitement, no joy. It's as if we're on a treadmill, running hard but going nowhere. We feel trapped, helpless. And we yearn for change. We yearn for a life that's more fulfilling, more rewarding, more meaningful. We yearn for a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, a sense of progress. But how do we bring about this change? How do we break free from the rut and start living the life we've always wanted? How do we transform our lives for the better? The answer lies in personal transformation. It's about changing our attitudes, our habits, our routines. It's about stepping outside our comfort zones, challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries. It's about taking control of our lives, making conscious decisions, and taking deliberate actions. It's about creating a life that's in alignment with our true selves, a life that reflects our values, our passions, our dreams. And the good news is, personal transformation is not as daunting as it may seem. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's not about turning your life upside down. It's about making small, incremental changes, one step at a time. It's about building momentum, gaining confidence, and gradually moving towards your goals. Today, we're going to share with you 10 simple, actionable steps to kickstart your personal transformation journey. These steps are easy to implement, and they can make a significant difference in your life. They can help you break free from the rut, ignite your spark, and start living a life that's fulfilling, rewarding, and meaningful. But there's hope, and it starts with you. Today we'll share 10 simple steps to begin transforming your life. The first step towards any change is taking action. Let that sink in. It sounds simple, but it's often the hardest part. Change, no matter how small, begins with a single step. It could be as straightforward as tidying up your workspace or choosing a healthier snack. It's about making a conscious decision to move from where you are to where you want to be. Action, you see, is the bridge between your present and your desired future. The journey of 1,000 miles, as they say, begins with a single step. So don't let the magnitude of the journey intimidate you. Every significant transformation started with a small, seemingly insignificant action. Start today, start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. The perfect time to start is always now. Small actions taken consistently can lead to massive results. So, what small step can you take today? Remember, action is the key to all success. The second step is taking responsibility for your own life. You see, it's easy to play the blame game, pointing fingers at circumstances, at others, even at fate. But true power lies in accepting that you're the artist of your own life's canvas. It's about understanding that your decisions, your actions, and yes, even your inactions have led you to where you are today. But don't let this weigh you down. This isn't about guilt or blame, this is about empowerment. It's about realizing that if you've steered your life to where it is now, you can also steer it towards where you want it to be. It's about taking the reins of your life firmly in your hands and leading it towards the sunrise of your dreams. When you take responsibility for your life, you take control of your future. The third and fourth steps involve cleaning up your physical and mental health. Let's start with your living space. You see, the state of our environment often mirrors the state of our minds. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. So, how about we begin by tidying up? Start small, maybe with a drawer or a corner of your room. As you sort through your belongings, think about what you really need and what just adds to the clutter. Donate or recycle what you don't need. This simple act can create a sense of order and calm, reducing stress and increasing focus. Now, let's move on to food. It's no secret that what we consume directly impacts our health and energy levels. But did you know that it can also affect your mood and mental clarity? That's right. Sugar-loaded, highly processed foods can cause energy crashes and foggy thinking. Instead, try incorporating more whole foods into your diet. Fresh fruits, leafy greens, lean proteins, whole grains. These are all excellent choices. You don't have to make radical changes overnight. Start by swapping out one unhealthy snack with a healthier option each day. And remember, drinking water is just as important. Staying hydrated can help control your appetite, improve your skin, and even boost your mood. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day. But what about those cravings for sweets or salty snacks? Well, rather than depriving yourself completely, find healthier alternatives that satisfy your cravings. Dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate, air pop popcorn instead of chips. Small changes can make a big difference. These steps might sound simple, but they can have a profound impact on your well-being. A tidy environment and a nutritious diet can improve your mood, boost your energy, and sharpen your mind. Remember, a healthy body and a healthy mind are the foundations of a healthy life. The fifth step is limiting your exposure to social media. In this world of constant connection, we often forget that social media is a tool, not a lifestyle. It's easy to be swept up by the digital current, comparing ourselves to others or losing hours scrolling mindlessly. This could lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, anxiety, or even a distorted perception of reality. Here's a tip to help you manage your consumption. Set designated times for social media use, perhaps 20 minutes in the morning and evening. Outside of these times, keep your devices out of sight to avoid temptation. You might also consider utilizing app timers or digital well-being tools to keep track of your usage. Don't forget to fill the time you've saved with meaningful activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Perhaps reading a book, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying a quiet moment in nature. Remember, real life happens outside the screen. The sixth step is cultivating a positive attitude. You see, the lens through which we view our world shapes our reality. When we choose to see the glass as half full, we unlock a universe of possibilities. Positivity is not about ignoring life's troubles. It's about understanding that every cloud has a silver lining and every challenge is an opportunity for growth. So how can we cultivate this mindset? Start by acknowledging your negative thoughts. Don't shun them, but don't let them rule you either. Replace them with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with uplifting people who inspire you. Practice gratitude daily. And remember, there's always something to be thankful for. And when life throws you curveballs, embrace them as lessons, not setbacks. Cultivating a positive attitude is a journey, not a destination, and it's a journey worth embarking on. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude. The seventh step is planning for the day ahead. This step is like setting the stage for a play. You're the director and the lead actor in the drama of your life, and planning ahead gives you control over how the day unfolds. It's about carving out time for what's important to you, be it work, family, fitness, or leisure. So how do you plan effectively? Start with a to-do list. Prioritize tasks that align with your goals, and don't forget to schedule in some downtime. Next, consider time blocking, where you dedicate specific hours to different tasks. This can help you stay focused and productive. Beyond daily planning, it's also beneficial to look ahead to the coming week, month, or even year. This longer-term planning can guide you towards bigger life goals. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail. So let's get you planning and moving towards a life you love. The eighth step is maintaining a consistent wake-up time. This step is all about embracing the power of routine and discipline. When we wake up at the same time every day, our body's internal clock, also known as the circadian rhythm, gets synchronized. This alignment leads to improved sleep quality and overall health. But more than just health benefits, it also sets the tone for your day. It gives you a head start, a chance to plan, to breathe, to live the day on your terms. Now, how do we achieve this consistency? Start by setting a reasonable wake-up time. Gradually adjust this time earlier, in increments of 15 minutes until you reach your desired wake-up time. Stick to this time even on weekends. It's challenging, yes, but the benefits are worth the effort. Remember, the early bird catches the worm. The ninth step is analyzing your spending habits. The mighty dollar. It's often said that money can't buy happiness, but let's face it, it does make life a lot easier. Now, let's be clear, this is not about becoming stingy or overly frugal, but rather about understanding where your money goes and making informed decisions about your spending. One of the most effective ways to analyze your spending habits is to keep a record. Yes, it might feel a bit tedious, but it's an eye-opening exercise. For a month, jot down every penny you spend. From the morning coffee to the unplanned online shopping spree, everything goes down in the record. You'd be surprised how quickly your money vanishes on seemingly small expenses. That daily coffee? It might seem like just a few dollars, but over the course of a month it adds up. And over the course of a year? Well, let's just say you could probably go on a nice vacation with that coffee money. Now, this isn't to say you should give up your beloved coffee. It's simply to illustrate the power of being aware of where your money is going. Once you see your spending habits laid out before you, you can start to make changes. Maybe you realize you're spending a lot on takeout and decide to cook more at home. Or perhaps you see a hefty sum going towards subscriptions you barely use. The goal here is not to cut out all enjoyment or to live a life of deprivation. Rather, it's about making choices that align with your goals and values. Do you want to save for a house, travel the world, retire early? Your spending habits can either support these goals or sabotage them. So take a moment to examine your spending. Are you buying things because they bring you joy or because you're trying to fill a void? Are you investing in your future? Or are you letting your money slip through your fingers? Remember, financial freedom starts with financial responsibility. The final step is discovering what brings you joy and what doesn't. It is the cornerstone of personal transformation and a life well lived. This journey is about you, and the secret to your fulfillment lies in understanding your own passions and dislikes. Ask yourself, what makes my heart sing? What activities or tasks drain me? The answers to these questions will help you paint a clearer picture of your passions and dislikes. And once you have this understanding, you can start to design a life that truly aligns with your joy. It's not always an easy journey. Often we find ourselves caught up in activities and tasks that we don't enjoy but feel we must do. We're stuck in jobs we dislike, spending our free time doing things that drain us simply because we believe it's expected of us. But who sets these expectations? It's time to take control and set our own. Start by making a list of activities that you enjoy and those that you don't. This simple step can be surprisingly enlightening. Once you have your list, look for ways to incorporate more of what you love into your daily routine. It might require some creativity. For instance, if you love nature but work in an office, consider taking your lunch break in a nearby park. Conversely, if there are tasks or activities that you dislike, try to minimize or eliminate them from your life. And remember, it's okay to say no. You don't have to do everything. Prioritize your joy, your passions. You owe it to yourself to live a life that's filled with happiness and fulfillment. Above all, be patient with yourself. This is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when you'll have to do things you don't enjoy, but that's okay. As long as you're making consistent progress towards a life that brings you joy, you're on the right path. Remember, life is too short to spend it doing things you don't love. Discover your joy, embrace it, and let it guide you on your journey to personal transformation. Let's revisit the 10 steps we've discussed to transform your life. We started with the importance of taking action because nothing changes if nothing changes. We moved on to taking responsibility for your own life since you are the captain of your ship. We then discussed tidying up your living space, as a clutter-free environment can lead to a clutter-free mind. We talked about reducing unhealthy food consumption and limiting your exposure to social media, 2 habits that can greatly improve your physical and mental health. We emphasized the need to cultivate a positive attitude because your mindset can shape your reality. We encourage planning for the day ahead, creating a roadmap for productivity and success. We highlighted the benefits of maintaining a consistent wake-up time for a balanced circadian rhythm. We analyzed spending habits, promoting financial health and freedom. Finally, we urged you to discover what brings you joy and what doesn't, so you can focus on the things that truly enrich your life. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start your journey of transformation today.